All right, Shalom. First of all, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rachel, Kodash, and double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who were well. Peace and salutations to, of course, the sincere Akim that out there, of course, lifting up the name of Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai in all truth and sincerity. Of course, double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who were well. Shalom to the elect as always. We are the brothers from Great Millstone Playing Tables Camp. All right, I'm the brother Amafpa, and we have the brother here,
Yeshaya.
All right, we coming again with another lesson of truth. All right, which, I mean, we're in a time of prophecy. You know, prophecies are speaking more than ever. Hard to keep up with, but if you, of course, are not in prophecy, are in the spirit of prophecy, the Lord definitely will put you in it because you're gonna be living it out. All right, so we have got two articles, and just in the spirit, we're just gonna speak on things. As you see, the weather is very volatile in most places in the world, and this all is biblical prophecy. The Lord visiting the earth in which He made, which you can get that. What's that? What's that? Ecclesiastes? Is that?
I think it's
like 40.
Is it Ecclesiastes?
Well, let me see.
It might be asterisk.
Yeah. Give us a wee moment as we retrieve the scripture. See where it's at. Just get it mixed up. I always think of 39, but I'm not sure.
I was there the whole time.
You had it?
So, it was 2nd Ezra's 9.
Yeah, I did. All right, you can go read it. You got it.
I'm going to start on one. This is 2nd Ezra's chapter 9, verse 1. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which He made.
Right. So you have it here. This is you of course the Most High, their Son Yahushua, is visiting this earth through these various forms of scourges, which is meant for amendments, to correct all these damn devils out here, whether they be the wicked 2/3 of the nation of Israel and also the wicked, the Edomites, okay, and also the rest of the heathen. The Lord bring forth all of these different fire, hail, and famine and such, to obviously bring forth Mashapatiyam, all right, in which these are good things that actually are occurring in the grand scheme of things, because this place is exceedingly wicked and its sins have reached heaven. All right.
You want me to keep going?
What you got? That's it?
Yeah,
all right.
A little more.
Yeah, you can go.
It says, Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
Right. So, Yahushua, He spake of these things. Okay. So speaking of defo, these earthquakes, which we have, I can pull up that we article there. I thought now You can read it.
It says state of emergency declared after 7.1 quake rocks Southern California. Massive aftershocks shake towns.
Yeah, so you had I believe this is a 7.1. Also, there was I believe a one under the Richter scale of about 6. All right, and it was back to back, which I mean, they may mention it, but we'll read the article.
Okay. It says California Governor Gavin Newsom has declared a state of emergency for San Bernardino County following the 7.1 magnitude quake, establishing emergency shelters and directing state agencies to assist. It says Friday's earthquake lasted around 10 seconds longer than the 4th of July earthquake in Ceres Valley. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, it was followed by at least 16 aftershocks of magnitude 4 or greater.
Right, so you had a earthquake on. You had an earthquake happen on July 4th with these wicked ass devils celebrating the so-called independence of America from Britain. Which, I mean, look, listen. There's no separation. All right, really. They both Edomites. All right, the America comes out of Britain anyway. All right, and really they're not really separate when you go into it. You go into the history and stuff, but that's another lesson for another time. All right, you had it where y'all, doing fireworks and stuff, all hype. The Lord rocking the place with earthquake. He visiting the place. All right.
It says the agency has warned of a 50% chance of another magnitude 6 quake in the coming days and a 10% chance of a magnitude 7 tremor in the next week.
So it's a 50% chance, and this is Esau, obviously giving these predictions. All right. I mean, he's not the Most High, but he already basically he prophesied telling you that there's gonna be death or more. All right. So, I mean, this is brilliant because I pray that, and I believe that Ma'aika Allah in the camp GMS, that's the Los Angeles camp. He actually prayed for more. All right, so I pray, like you said, California is supposed to receive a huge earthquake. It's always been spoken of. So, Lord willing, there'd be a big one. Okay, especially we at the end. All right, we need some catastrophic destruction. All right, for this damn place being Great Babylon. All right. And I mean, if you see anything that you want to bring out, you can speak on it. But otherwise, we'll just go to Matthew 24. Yahweh Shai, the highest, he of course. Yahweh Shai, of course, Yahweh, your son, Yahweh Shai spoke of these things, all right?
God, if I could say this real quick, a lot of times when we're out on the highways and hedges, we tell these people that America is going to be destroyed. They're like, well, you live in America, what's going to happen to you? Nah, man, we got faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahshai. Like the brother was saying, the brother was praying for more earthquakes out there in California, which the brother lives in. But, he's not worried about because he has, he puts his faith and his trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahshai that we're going to be protected no matter what happens.
Yeah, and in the scriptures, there's various precepts that tell you that, we don't have to basically worry about, these things that are coming because we're going to have a spiritual hedge. We have a spiritual hedge already over us, all right? And it's going to be more greatly manifest as, things progress within prophecy, okay? Which, Yahweh Ratchet, I'll find some precepts and bring out in the Aki too. But go on to.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Right, so speak of that earthquake, and it's going into also you have all of that stuff, the different various protests, uproars of people, nation against nation. You got things popping off with the whole Iran and United States, Russia withdrawing. I believe it was something. It's in the report. I gotta just check on my phone. it says that Putin signs the law to suspend the INF, which is, I believe that's the Intermediate Nuclear Force Treaty or something like that. Roughly, I mean, I'm just going off the top. Slocky if I got that mixed up. But you have all of these different things. That's nation against nation. That's Magog and Magog against Babylon the Great. Okay, which is all biblical prophecy. So we're living, of course, in a time of these things being fully fulfilled. All right, the RFID microchip being made mandatory. I mean, of course, it's gonna get triggered with all this stuff that's happening. All right, and we're at the time when Yahweh Shai is gonna actually return. Okay. Let me see. There's a precept with that whole thing with a fire has been kindled. Basically, like it speak about how Yahweh Shai, when he comes back, there's gonna be like a should he find faith on the earth, something of that, and then it say like basically a fire will be kindled when he basically before he comes or something like that. It's a precept like that. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it too. Like many fires or something like that. I gotta find it. I'm not sure if it's where it's at. And we'll, Yahweh I will find it. Fire. Give us a wee moment. Yeah, Luke 12:49. And we use that yumming and thumbing. Or actually the awarium wa thumium. Alright? The lights and perfection. This is our, the wadi to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Got it.
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. It says, I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled?
Right, so, obviously the Lord, he, of course, came to what? Bring fire to this earth, okay? Because, this earth had to be judged, all right? Which, you can also give me this precept. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 8, and I think it's like 50. Get that real quick for me.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 8, verse 50. It says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understand thou for thyself, and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted, the time to come is prepared, plenteousness is made ready, a city is builded, and rest is allowed, yea, perfect goodness and wisdom. Let me see.
Just start in the beginning with the whole great miseries shall be done to them, and in latter time shall, it says dwell in this in the world, because they walked in great pride. So obviously, the Lord, he gonna bring that ash to this earth, because the pride, the Lord, as it says, the Lord, one of the I believe is the 6 things the Lord hate, and pride is an abomination of it. I'm not sure if that's Proverbs 6. But the Lord gotta, of course, bring judgment for all of the pride, that is here in this earth. Pride is not made for men, all right. But as you see, because of as you see the Edomites ruling, obviously that vibration of being pride and proudful, because that these Edomites, they're as like the eagle, okay, as you read in Obadiah. Eagle, of course, they're predators, and you have it where they're like a top bird, okay. They ain't got nothing to worry about. They habitations on high, so of course you're gonna be having that type of pride when you go about, and these people have this pride. So the Lord actually has to judge you, all right, for the pride. Yeah, the Proverbs. I'm gonna come with the other precept, and then Lord willing, find the other precept about pride not made for men. Through the Spirit. Basically, as it says, pride is when one departs from his maker. If I find it, I'll find it.
This is Proverbs chapter 6, verse 16. It says, "These 6 things doth Yahweh hate, yea, 7 are an abomination unto him." It says, "A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood." Yeah. So, like the brother was saying, like it was speaking about in Second Ezra, great miseries are coming upon the earth because of their pride. Yeah, these people are prideful as hell, prideful in their wickedness, prideful in their abomination. I don't know if it's still going on, but I think, this month might be LGBT pride. LGBT
yeah, we might have passed it. We might have passed it because it's July now, so called. But that spirit is still gonna be out.
I remember I was doing a video and I was speaking on the topic because I got Hulu or whatever, and they got a whole section, for that whole, that whole movement, Yeah. So it's crazy, man.
The whole section dedicated for pride, gay, LGP, GQ, LRS, whatever, and that's ridiculous because it's an abomination to the Lord. All right, get Ecclesiastes, cuss actually in the Proverbs chapter 10 and 7. And yeah, I think at 8, 10 and 18 is the other one about pride not being made for men. All right. These people crazy. Like I said, that whole gay. I mean, there's a lot of things that happen here in Philly. There's I believe the dude killed himself. The first openly gay sheriff. Yeah, he killed himself.
Yeah, a lot of these, homosexuals, a lot of these transgender people. These people got a lot of demons on them, and they're miserable as hell, man. Yeah. No matter how much they pretend, because they call them gay, which gay means to be happy or whatever. But those people are not gay. They're not happy in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. People are miserable. Yep. They have the number one, I believe, the number one suicide rate. Yep. Yeah, those people, man, you got.
They bug, yeah.
It's crazy.
God, yeah, it's bad, man. Yeah, and they talking about having pride. That's crazy. Anyway.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 7. It says, "Pride is hateful before the Most High and men, and by both doeth one commit iniquity." Right. God. And I could understand if you were prideful. The Most High hates pride regardless. If you were prideful in something that was, that was even okay to be prideful about, even though the Most High hates pride. Mm-hmm. But these people are proud about being wicked. Proud to be a fucking, Bruce Jenner is proud to be a fucking transgender, because I ain't going to call him Caitlyn. They Bruce. Yeah. But they being prideful in wickedness. If it was something good, the nigga being proud, but you still gonna be like, you're not supposed to be proud. Yeah. But still, these people are prideful in complete wickedness and abominations, which is crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, because it just bring about confusion. You man, the Lord don't even like that, so we don't like that. So then it's what are you doing? What, in this whole world is like I said, what is it? Bitter is. What is it? Bitter is set for sweet and sweet for bitter. I don't know if I can find it. But you have this a bunch of confusion out here and stuff where, somebody who is doing wicked, they're actually seen in the right sight and it's promoted also in all matters of life through the media and stuff, I mean, it's you have the common day peon that see it and they saying stupid statements if they're not messing with me, if they ain't poking me, then I'm I ain't got nothing to be bothered with. That should vex you.
Yeah, if I could say this real quick, at a certain point in time, not many years ago, Jake was highly, our people was highly against that kind of stuff. Yeah. But now you got the hardest Jake, street dude. Yep. He as long as they ain't bothering me, you could love whoever you want to love. Yeah. Just showing you how strong that demonic spirit is, how hard that spirit is going out there. Yeah. How hard Satan is working. Yep.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, and that spirit, like I said, it speak in Isaiah 19 chapter about that perverse spirit that's in Egypt, and that speaks to that. So here.
This is Isaiah chapter 5 verse 20. It says, "Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter."
God. Yeah, you had like the I was on into like just thinking about the whole word gay. It actually means ashar, happy, and like I said, they connected to homosexuality. But when you I like how the ICAD made that statement, how these people are far from happy. They actually kill themselves, suicidal, depressed, suffer from many mental issues. I believe back in the day, they used to actually it was said you have a mental disease if you are a homosexual.
Yeah, a lot of those people, like, if you even, interact with them people are, like, literally one insult from having a total meltdown. Yeah. Like, no sane, rational person is one insult. Somebody insults you, now you motherfucker just completely lost it, They want to kill themselves. They don't want to live no more. They want insult. You call them a faggot. Mm-hmm. That nigga want to kill himself. Obviously, you doing something wrong, man. Yeah. Obviously, something ain't right with you.
Right.
One insult just threw you over the edge.
Yep.
Like, fuck it, I can't take it no more.
Yeah, give me effeminate shall not enter the kingdom. Okay. 1 Corinthians 6 and 9.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6 verse 9. It says, "Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind."
Right. So go into that word for effeminate.
Okay.
Right. Read that.
It says soft to the touch.
Soft to the touch. Read.
Even this says.
That's basically it with the effeminate. Now you basically go into the lack of faith when you go into it. Get the understanding of the word being effeminate. Which is a woman. A woman she lacks faith. So these, like I said, you touch these people soft to the touch. So you being the truth, you gotta have what? You gotta have thick skin and stuff. You have to have that armor of faith on you, which you ain't gonna have it if you homosexual. You gonna get wounded by the different words out there. Especially our words, which our words are piercing to the dividing asunder, as what's that in Hebrews? To the marrow, and all of that.
Like the scripture says, it says the wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. Like, people come up to Akim insulting us, saying all manner of things. Okay. That don't affect us in the slightest way, because why? We put our faith and our trust in Yahweh Shem Shai, and we know the Most High is gonna uphold us. So not he's on vengeance, and not little words aren't gonna hurt us. You see what I'm saying? Like the average person out here, especially if you commit wickedness. It says the wicked flee. Yep. So they have no strength. They have no strength in their wickedness.
Yeah. Yep. Let me get a precept. Yeah, I don't know if you had something real quick.
No.
But yeah, the Lord, that whole effeminate, that's why in the scriptures, what's that? I think it's in the 2nd Ezra 15. I think it is. All right. Is it 15? Yeah, I think it's get that in 15. I think, and I'll tell you where it's at. Let's pull it up, 15 and 1 or something like that. Yeah. Don't worry about them. Yeah, you see that all the unfaithful shall die. Unfaithful.
Where you want to start at?
You start in verse 3.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 3. It says, "Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee."
All right, so we don't really worry about what y'all say, because look, at the end of the day, what's righteous is gonna stand. The words of Yahweh Shem Shai, which are pure, tahar, the barium, okay. And like I said, you can't affect us with. Like I said, we're spiritual, so we're not carnal. You know, somebody could, you know, like you remember when you was in the world, you had may have had some goofy bully say you ugly, or some bully as a black woman in school say you ugly or something like that, and it used to maybe affect you. But now, of course, you come into the truth and come into a man. You know, a man gotta have thick skin. He gotta have, you know, he gotta be girded up with this truth. He gotta, of course, have, you know, this wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You know, to obviously be his defense. You know, so we don't worry about nothing with y'all.
If somebody throws an insult at you and you let it affect you to such a certain extent, that means what they're saying must have some type of validation, you know, some level of truth to it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody be like, "Oh, you a weirdo," and you get so affected by it. Maybe inside you feel like you know, something wrong with you.
Yeah. And you know, like, you gotta understand, it's Satan that's out here. You know, Satan that what's that John 8:44? Well, what is it, like he says if he speaks of lie, the devil, if he speak of lies of his own, you can get that. I think it's in, like, what's that, like, it's not 44, but it's around there, John or something like that. About, you know, like I said, you are the father of the devil, and the worst of you shall do, etc., etc. Yeah.
44. This is John chapter 8, verse 44. It says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it."
Right, and this is Cain, the Edomites, that serpent. All right, we speaking of. All right, and of course, this was referred to the wicked Israelites of the circumcision back in Rome, which you had it that they were being as the so-called Romans that were ruling, which they were Edomites, okay, over them, okay. We were in subjection, being a province under the Roman Empire, all right. We had to pay different various forms of tribute to them, okay. So Yahweh Shah was saying, like, look, y'all are y'all father the devil. All right, now we know these people are Satan. They are, of course, the enemy adversary to the nation of Israel. They're also, of course, the devil. They're the deceiver. Okay, so if you know anything about a devil and a deceiver, he tells and speaks lies. Okay, that's the point. Okay, if he speaks of a lies of his own, you have most of these people that try to insult you on a carnal sense. Like we was on the highways and hedges. We had somebody say, "Yeah, you a bitch ass nigga" or some shit like that. Basically, this person feels he is a bitch ass nigga internally. You know, that's basically it. You know, you have it where, you know, like women, yeah, they might say, "Hey, you ugly," but really they ugly. You know, because what they blanket themselves with nothing but fucking makeup and stuff, and use as a form of witchcraft. You know, to really trick you, the simp. All right, if you're willing to fall for that, because you end up finding out this girl, she has no confidence at all. She is seeking, as the Ak was talking about validation. You know, if you, of course, something hurt you, it's more so because the Ak could maybe it'll explain it a little bit more about what point he was making.
Yeah, kind of. I was just basically going into the fact that if you let somebody's insult, you know, affect you in such a strong way, maybe you feel what they saying about you, you feel that way about yourself, or else it wouldn't affect you. You know, it's like somebody comes up to me and says, "You're a nobody." Yeah. I know, you know, I know I'm not a nobody. You know what I'm saying? So that's not gonna affect me any type of way. You know, these Edomites, they might come up, say some racial slurs. I'm like, man, the scriptures say I'm better than you. What I got to worry about? Your insults don't mean anything to me. You know, Jake, back in the day, that might affect us, you know? Because what we were told, we were low in this society, we're nobodies. Maybe internally, you know, at a point in time, we believed that. So that's why it affected us so much. But now we know we the prince of the power. We're Yasharal, and nothing these Edomites or none of these heathens can say is going to affect us in any type of way. Because we know, you know, we're better than you. The scripture says it. The Most High has said it.
Yo, yeah, get Romans 3 and 4. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I believe what the scriptures say. I don't care about what these people say, man. Like I said, that's just Satan.
This is Romans chapter 3, verse 4. It says, "The Most High forbid, yea, let the Most High..."
Actually, You can even start up. Actually, you can probably go 3 if. Yeah.
This is Romans chapter 3, verse 3. It says, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid. Yea, let the Most High be true, but every man a liar."
Right, and that's the point right there. Let the Most High be true, and every man be a liar. All right, we know that the Lord is not a man that he should lie. You know, he's bound by his word. Okay. So really, like I said, we focus on what the words say. Man, I mean, they hardly guess it right anyway. And they, like I said, man, they just think up nothing but fucking vain things anyway, all day. Why am I worried about what stupid, empty statement some freaking no nobody? Because if you count it as a heathen, you basically nothing, right? That's the was going into. That's you get that in Ezra's, and that's also in I think it might be like Isaiah 40 if I'm not mistaken. These nations, these heathen, they counted as nothing but spittle. And if you're not of the elect, the actual elect of the Most High, all right, that 144 and that 1/3, you really don't matter, all right. Your 2/3 they basically count as a heathen, all right, and they're gonna die of the life of the heathen. And so if they don't believe in these words of this prophecy, they ain't gonna stop us. All right. The prophecy is still gonna happen. All right. And our faith ain't gonna be shaken. Because first of all, you can't deceive the elect. All right. You can get a precept on that. What is it? Be deceive the very elect. Let me see. It's like I'll get it real quick.
24.
Yeah, if you got it. Yeah.
This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 24. It says, "For there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect."
Right. There's gonna be false anointed. There's people that claim to, look, I had a spiritual epiphany. Look, you guys ain't prophets. I had a nigga bitch. This so funny, from New York too. This chick. I think I basically told this chick, I was like, I believe I'm a prophet, and she's like, oh yeah, you believe that and stuff, but if I believe what you say, then basically I'll be racist or some shit like that. You got it basically emotional, and it's like when you dealing with these people, like these people, they don't have the truth, so they, for the most part, obviously they be speaking a lot of false prophecies. They believe, hey, America's gonna keep going. Look, y'all just following fake men and stuff. I was told that by, my particular Asha, my woman. I'm following false prophets, and I'm cursed. This bullshit, all right? It say that there's going to be many false anointed ones, that mean anointed, all right? But look, they won't be able to deceive the elect because the elect have the foreknowledge, all right, of this truth, all right, and thus because of they having that, they can't be shaken. Okay, the elect, they're gonna hold fast on what thou hast, and they gonna, like I said, they ain't gonna be steadfast. They ain't gonna be able to be moved. Okay, we'll hear something we just refer back to the scriptures. It's our defense for everything. All right, we filter everything out through these scriptures. All right. Yeah, so we can't be deceived, all right. And the elect have thick skin, all right. And we of course are being brought through this whole refining process, being all this, the whole house being shaken and agitated, so that we can be made perfect. All right. We want that, and we strive for the masteries. All right. Anything else?
No, that was.
The other thing was just to speak on is that explosion in plantation right there in Florida. Actually say plantation. Yeah, plantation, Florida. Explosion. plantation. I you know, in the world I know about Florida, but it's like get going.
Kind of says explosion at Plantation, Florida shopping center leaves 21 people injured. It just looks like an apocalypse.
Right. You know, so you can read it.
God. It says police and fire crews are looking for answers after an explosion at a shopping center in Florida, officials said Saturday. 21 people were injured, including 2 seriously. In the blast in Plantation, just outside of Fort Lauderdale, said Joel Gordon, battalion chief for Plantation Fire. It says video shows windows blown out of an LA Fitness while a building next door appeared completely destroyed with debris strewn in all directions.
Yeah, so you know they saying it look like an apocalypse. Look at the damn destruction. They don't know that the actual destruction that's coming. Apocalypse just mean reveal. When Yahweh Shah come back, it's gonna be worse than what they can that they actually can imagine. The day of the Lord is gonna be worse than this. Okay, this is just nothing but beginning of sorrows that you see here before. It's light. Okay. When you see the full fulfillment of Jacob trouble with the whole like I say, you ain't get the whole martial law, and you know you're gonna have dead bodies and stink just all about. You know, you're gonna really see what it's really gonna be about. All right, it's just the beginning. All right, of the sorrows.
Kind of says no one was killed in the explosion, police said. Just 13 people have gone to the West Side Regional Medical Center emergency room, a hospital official told ABC News.
God. So, you know, you see that basically, you know, evil in the city, and the Lord has done this thing, as speaking of in the book of Amos. All right, and the Lord does these things, good and bad, and the Lord is known through the judgment in which he executes and such. All right. I think the other scripture I had is about it was yeah.
This is Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 5. It says, "The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning doth he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame." Khan. So yeah, this was judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, destroying these buildings, you know, injuring these people, and it says the unjust knoweth no shame. These people aren't gonna consider, you know, why, you know, these people when Yahweh Shem Yahushai brings down judgment on them, they don't consider why is this happening. You know, they attribute it to bad luck or whatever the case may be, but they don't consider, am I doing something wrong? Am I living my life? Is this judgment? You know, they try to say they don't deserve it. You know, why is this happening? They're always in that why is this happening to me spirit. Nah, man, you gotta consider this. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't think the Most High is working in the earth. They think the Most High is just kicking back in the heavens. You know, not doing anything. Nah, man. You gotta consider what the Most High is doing.
Yep. You gonna get. I think it's Job. It speaks of. I think. It might be in Job 5. Let me see. I'll give it to you. In a moment. Let me see. Speak twice. Speak.
I think is it 33?
Yeah. But man, not perceive it. Yeah, 33 and 14.
This is Job 33 and 14. It says, "For the Most High speaketh once, yea twice, yet man perceiveth it not."
Yeah, and the Lord speaking about the judgment he doing. Bring it down. Okay? These prophecies is speaking as in Habakkuk says. All right? Our salvation is nearer than the door. All this judgment, you know, like I said, the Lord is extending his hand to, you know, obviously, he extended his hand, which the elect will grab on. But 2/3, they gonna just bat the hand at it. Okay. These heathen, like I said, they disregard Yahweh Shem Yahushai. The Lord is not at all in their thoughts. They don't, of course, consider that it's a higher power that's doing this, and it's Yahweh.
Yeah, like when the Most High brings all these, you know, through the weather, you know, these earthquakes, tornadoes, tsunamis, people aren't considering like, yo, this is a wicked ass nation. Like even from my own country, when that earthquake happened,
Yep.
you know, way back when, yeah, they weren't considering like, yo, we're immersed in nothing but wickedness, because that's all they're doing out there. Wherever Jake is at, it's nothing but wickedness going on.
Idolatry.
And you supposed to feel bad for them. You supposed to, oh, that's my people. Yeah. Nah, man, you gotta turn away from your wickedness.
Yep. Yeah, you supposed to supposed to be turn at the Lord's reproof and stuff. Okay. But Jake don't want to do nothing, man. Jake just want to get destroyed. So just let Jake keep going down his merry-go-round way in his folly and stay in his darkness and get destroyed. All right. Because you have it that the gross darkness is covering the people. So those who are, what it say in the scriptures, it say that if our gospel be hid, it's hid to them that are lost. You know, it's not, the Lord didn't choose them to get this truth. So let them just keep on doing what they're doing. Judgment will find them. All right. The world that's come is made for few, you know. It's for the elect, okay? The 2/3 they'll come back through, of course, to see to be elect. So, and the rest of the heathen, they waking up their slavery. All right, they just made for our, obviously, to do our work. All right. So with that, I don't know if Doc got anything else. We gonna close out. Give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Kodash, and double honor to elders and apostles that great millstone. Just so stay up in prophecy. There's a lot going on. We just gotta keep speaking and just staying within order. All right, because a lot of things are gonna try us and stuff. We gonna be in the midst of this stuff, but you gotta know that Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai is with us. With that, we gonna say shalom.
Shalom.